Okay, so this version of making money in the southwest of France, in the middle of nowhere, is about setting up your own market stand. And I'm probably going to split this up into about 3 videos because I've learnt quite a lot in the season that I have done it. And I've done different kinds of markets, and I think this is interesting to point out the differences, and talking about the placier and how it works to get your spot, and what you need to have a market stand, etc. So that's why there's going to be more than one. So how did I start out? What did I do to begin this process of being able to have a market stand? One of the first things was to make sure that I had the right kind of equipment. So here we can have very changeable weather, so you have to plan for rain and for wind and for sun. So I managed to find on the Bon Coin a wonderful 3 metre by 2.5 metre obviously rainproof parasol, which was the heavy kind. There's a lighter kind and a heavy kind. The base of mine was really heavy, so better for wind. And it wasn't the cotton kind, it was kind of more plasticated, the fabric, and the water would just kind of roll off it, and it wouldn't go mouldy so easily. So I got that for a kind of reduced price for its size, but you can get them new only a tiny bit more expensive than what I paid for. But it was a good parasol. And then what we did at the beginning was create these beautiful bamboo uprights and cross beams, because I was selling the clothes that I'd made. So we had 4 upright posts with chunkier bamboos, and then 2 bamboos going across like this, which we kind of did like a hole and peg system so that they would stay in place, and then I tied them around the top, and I had my method, but it was a bit of a faff. And after a while, when I was doing like sometimes 4 markets a week, it was just too tiring to kind of bring it up and down, because often a market would be from very early morning and then pack up at lunch. So yeah, it ended up being quite exhausting. And then I also found out that my insurance probably wouldn't cover me for having that kind of natural setup, and things like having mirrors on your stand. Your insurance doesn't cover you from maybe breaking a mirror and then someone hurting themselves on the mirror or the glass. So you have to be really careful about this kind of thing. So once I started making some money from the products I was selling, I bought these beautiful, strong, sturdy metal uprights with cross beams, and they're all kind of adjustable with little screws and everything. So, you know, they're going to be a lifelong investment. They won't ever deteriorate, and they're great. They were really quick and easy to put up and down. So once I kind of had everything I needed, as well as wind weights, and I made those myself with fabric, and I put sand, basically making sandbags, and I put those on the central structure to stop that from flying all over the place. I had to make my produce. What time is it? I think I'll do the next video. I'll talk about how I created my range to sell. So that's in my next one. See you in a minute. Bye!